Within the first 15 minutes of this game, the scene dramatically changed. Brian McBride, an inadvertent head to a Mexican head, and that, folks, is a welt worthy of Friday night fights. We are scoreless at the break. Welcome to the All-State Halftime Report. I'm Rob Stone. Well, today's Columbus Factor was supposed to be more than just a home game in Middle America and the weather here in Columbus. It was also supposed to be Brian McBride. The five-time Major League Soccer All-Star has become the soccer icon in this city. Brian McBride had high hopes growing up in Arlington Heights, Illinois. After excelling at St. Louis University, he brought his soccer savvy and success to the fields of Columbus, Ohio, as a member of Major League Soccer's Columbus Crew. He is home today as this city's favorite soccer son.
It's a knowledgeable group of fans in Columbus, and they definitely support not only the Crew, but as you can see, they support the national team.
Known for his talents in the air, he's leapt into the hearts of the Columbus faithful, who night in and night out make the home field rock.
The stadium itself started people talking. You know, they drive by and go, "Hey, let's go to a Crew game."
It was an up and down past year for the talented McBride. Throughout 2000, McBride was hampered by nagging injury after nagging injury. But when he played, he made his presence felt.
Brian McBride is back!
McBride has scored in 4 consecutive national team appearances since returning from the blood clot.
I consider myself part of a good soccer community that has good support, not only just at the stadium, but around the city.
McBride, who's been playing on loan this winter with Preston North End of the English First Division, had scored a goal in 4 consecutive games, tying a 46-year record for the U.S. men's national team. Unfortunately, he is out of this game, and he will not break that record. Also out of this game, Captain Claudio Reyna, the workhorse, the man in the middle, the creator, the distributor, Mr. Everything, out of this game with the bum groin. Clint Mathis is in. It has been a hard luck first half for the U.S. Brave, sturdy, cold American fans in Columbus, Ohio. It's about 20 degrees right now. Welcome back to the All-State Halftime Report. I'm Rob Stone. Tonight's qualifier with Mexico, the first of 10 games over the next 8.5 months. And there will be no World Cup 2002 if there is not a successful 2001. Here's a look at the upcoming U.S. World Cup qualifying schedule. The next World Cup qualifier for the red, white, and blue, March 28th at Honduras. The return leg just announced will be in Washington, D.C., September 1st, seen live on ESPN2. The next home qualifier, April 25th in Kansas City versus Costa Rica. The U.S. has never won a qualifier in Costa Rica, and they'll be seeking number 1 on September 5th. The Jamaica home-and-home series can be seen live on ABC Sports June 16th and then October 7th from Foxborough, Massachusetts. Dwight York, Stern John, and the rest of Team Trinidad and Tobago begin their series with the States June 20th on ESPN2. The second game on the final day of qualifying is yet to be determined. And finally, the Mexican return leg July 1st in Mexico City. The U.S. men return to action this Saturday versus the number 1 ranked team in the world, Brazil. Romario and company duel the states at the Rose Bowl. Live coverage on ABC Sports this Saturday, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific.
Welcome back to raucous Columbus, Ohio. This is the All-State Halftime Report. Mexico and the U.S. 0-0. The U.S. has lost 2 key players. Brian McBride and Claudio Reyna both have gone down, leaving the U.S., Ty Keogh, very frustrated trying to penetrate that tough back line.
It's going to be difficult without their experience and their skills. There's some good young players out there, but they just might not have it to break down Mexico. But the few times that the United States did look dangerous, it was situations where they could play the ball in behind the Mexican defense. This time, looking for Brian McBride, but Campos very alertly off of his line. Here, Ernie Stewart gets behind the Mexican defender and crosses a little bit off the mark. An easy play for Campos. The best play for the United States, Joe Max Moore. He sees space behind the Mexican defense. He pushes the ball to himself, then there's space out in front of the goal that Josh Wolf, who was still a little bit cold at the time, was not able to put away.
Well, the crowd is providing an awful lot of emotional support here in Columbus. Who wants to be a hero? 45 minutes without interruption when we come back.